This video will be pretty long. I advise you to listen carefully and trust me. If you follow all the steps, YouTube will have no reason not to boost your videos. And thanks to the last step, I achieved 100k subscribers on 2 channels in 2 different niches. I see a lot of people, including my friends, who start uploading on YouTube. They upload their first video, then their second video, then they give up because they get stuck in what I call zero view jail. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you should do to avoid that and give your channel the best chance of getting views. And let's start with something that a lot of new YouTubers completely ignore. Before you even start uploading, I recommend using an old and active YouTube account. The reason is simple. YouTube tries to avoid bots, spam accounts, and channels that are created just to upload massive amount of content. So if you create a completely new account and immediately start uploading videos, you might have a harder time building trust with the platform. And this is one of the reasons you might feel like you're stuck in the zero view jail. I'm not saying that every new account will get 0 views, but if you're starting from a completely new account, I personally recommend letting the account have some normal activity first. Maybe watch videos, search for things you're actually interested in, like some videos, and basically use the account like a normal person for a short period of time. The goal is to make your account look like a real active account rather than a bot or spam channel. Once you have that, you can start uploading normally. And now let's move on to the most important part, getting people to actually watch your videos. The first thing you need to do is hook the viewer and make them want to watch your full video. The YouTube algorithm isn't that hard to understand. There are a lot of different factors, but 2 of the most important ones we are going to talk about are audience retention and CTR. We will talk about CTR later. For now, let's focus on retention. Your introduction is one of the most important parts of your video. You should never start your video like this. Hello guys, in this video I'm going to blah 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 blah, and then the viewer already know what they are going to watch because they click it after seeing the title. Instead, you need to give them a reason to stay until the end. For example, in this video I told you that if you complete all the steps, YouTube will have no reason not to boost your video. Then I told you the last step is the most important one. Now you're curious about what the last step is. You want to know what the tip is, so you have a reason to keep watching. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to create curiosity. Let me give you another example from a completely different niche. Let's say you're uploading a Minecraft hardcore videos. Instead of starting with, hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft hardcore video, you could start with something like, beating Minecraft isn't that hard anymore. So today I have exactly 1 hour to beat the game. Then you could maybe show a clip of yourself running out of time. And then you say, will I actually be able to finish before the timer run out, for example? Now this is better than the first example. Why? Because now the viewer has a reason to keep watching. They want to know whether you succeeded or failed. You might also have seen big YouTubers use phrases like, you won't believe what happens at the end. These kinds of phrases also can improve your audience retention. But remember, if your video is boring, the hook won't save it and people will still leave. That's why my next piece of advice is to cut all the unnecessary parts and empty spaces from your videos. For example, I use Vegas Pro. As we can see, we have this video which is pretty long. You only have to do is to maximize the audio track and easily see all the empty parts, and you just cut them. Now we have a much faster video, and maybe if you're using your face in the video, you can avoid awkward cuts by inserting an image or a gameplay or something related to what you're talking about. Like for example here, I'm talking about football, so I can insert a football clip like this. So if you want a better retention, you should script your introduction carefully, remove unnecessary pauses, change your visual regularly, and always give the viewer a reason to continue watching. Another thing you should never do is putting your call to action at the beginning of the video. And what I mean by that is, don't start your video with, before we start, make sure to like and subscribe. Why would someone subscribe to you when you haven't given them any value yet? They don't know you, they don't know if your content is good. So instead, try putting your call to action somewhere in the middle of the video. By that point, the people who are still watching are already interested in your content. So when you say something like, if you're enjoying the video, consider subscribing because I make videos like this every week, there is a much higher chance that they actually listen and subscribe. You're basically showing the CTA to people who are already interested in what you make. Now let's talk about CTR. CTR means click-through rate. Basically, it tells you how many people who saw your video decided to click on it. For example, let's say YouTube gives your video 100,000 impressions and 10,000 people decided to click to your video. That means you have a 10% CTR. CTR is important because if YouTube shows your video to people and almost nobody click on it, YouTube has less reason to keep showing it to more people. You can also lose a huge number of potential views if your CTR is low. Let's use the same example. You have 1000 impressions with 10% CTR, around 10,000 people click on your video, but if your CTR is only like 2%, that's only around 2000 clicks. That's a huge difference. Generally something around 8 to 15% can be a good CTR, but don't treat these numbers as a magic rule. CTR depends on your niche, your audience, your traffic source, and your video. So how do you increase your CTR? There are several things you can do. The first thing, and something a lot of YouTubers don't understand, you need to be more niche. For example, if you're a Minecraft channel, don't just upload random Minecraft videos. Choose something specific. For example, Minecraft Hardcore, Minecraft PvP, Minecraft challenges, and then consistently upload that type of content. Why? Because this creates a loyal audience. Like imagine, for example, we have a guy called Messi. Messi loves Minecraft hardcore videos. He watches one of your hardcore video and subscribes. Now YouTube starts showing your future videos to Messi, but suddenly you upload a Minecraft PvP video. Messi doesn't care about PvP, so he doesn't click. Then you upload a video about Minecraft mods. He doesn't click again because he only wants Minecraft hardcore. Eventually, YouTube learns that this subscriber isn't interested in the content you're uploading anymore. That's why you need to choose topic that you're actually able to upload consistently and stick to it. You don't have to stay in the exact same niche forever, but especially when you're starting, you want people to know exactly what they're going to get when they subscribe to you. Another thing you need to focus on is packaging of your video, and by packaging I mainly mean your title and thumbnail. Let's start with the title. I recommend making your titles simple, easy, and understandable. Don't use complicated words just to make the title sound smarter. The viewer should immediately understand what the video is about. Then you have the thumbnail. You should understand the formulas that already work in your niche. For example, let's search on YouTube like Minecraft videos maybe. You will notice that many successful videos use very similar thumbnail formulas. Like for example, this formula you will always see. You put day 1 and then day 100 and this is actually not a bad thing. They use this formula because the viewer know it a lot. So if you're doing a thumbnail like this, the viewer knows that you're doing a hardcore in 100 days and this is the result after 100 days. Obviously this is not a good example because the result is not that impressive. A video, I will not click on it. Like let's say this is impressive. It's not a hardcore, but this is impressive. Also, you can add something to the thumbnail that isn't mentioned in the title. It can create another reason for viewer to watch. Like in this, you can see I played the Ultimate Skyblock challenge. The title is too public. The viewer doesn't know anything from this title. So he adds in the thumbnail, it took 629 days. And this is an important part because now I'm already impressed because it took all that long and I will click on the video. I hope you understand my point. And if you're not very creative yet and you don't have good ideas, you can study viral videos. Don't just copy the video, instead study it. Now for uploading, obviously you should upload consistently. Now you might be not that creative to always find a good hook, find a good thumbnail and a good title, so you can study viral videos. Don't just copy the video, instead study it. Look at everything, look at the structure of the video, look at the hook and understand why people click it. Now that you understand CTR and retention and how to improve them, let's talk about another problem that new YouTubers face: choosing the niche, getting ideas for videos. For choosing a niche, I recommend avoiding extremely saturated niches. If you're just starting and you don't have a strong advantage. For example, I started this channel before my other channels, and honestly, I made a couple of mistakes. The niche was too broad. It was basically football content overall. Sometimes I uploaded highlights, then I uploaded tier list, then quizzes. So as you can see, yes, I have around 5k subscribers, but the views are really low compared to the number of subscribers. And another problem is that football is extremely competitive, so you either need to make something very different or make an extremely high quality video. For example, you might see someone making a 1-hour football documentary. That's a huge amount of work. If you're a new YouTuber, you probably cannot spend 8 days working on every single video, because this guy probably have a whole team working on him. So you need to find something that you can realistically produce consistently with a good value. already after understanding this, I'm actually trying to change the niche of this channel. Also, I'm going to keep the old videos so you can understand my mistakes and see what I did wrong. Let me give you another Minecraft example. Also, I give Minecraft examples because I also upload Minecraft videos on my other channel, so I'm really familiar with this type of niche. If you're starting a Minecraft hardcore channel, you could make something huge like building a gigantic structure, or you could make an impossible challenge like this one. But if you don't want to destroy your life working on one video for 2 weeks, you can choose something simpler. You don't have to make the biggest video on YouTube. You just need something that's interesting, repeatable, and realistic for you to produce. I will also put list of some niches that you can start right now in the description. Now for the tip 8, let's talk about ideas. Obviously, coming up with a completely new idea is always better, but if you don't have any ideas, there is something you can do, and I was doing that all the time. You can create a brand new YouTube account. For example, this account I don't use usually, so the only thing that you should do is you should search for videos related to your niche. So for example, let's choose a niche. Let's say we want to make horror videos and horror stories. So we search for videos related to that niche. So only thing that we have to do is watch some videos, put a like also, and subscribe to see it next time. And after watching a good portion of the videos, your feed will be only this niche. So now you have an account that can consistently give you ideas. Always look at videos that were uploaded recently, and if you see a video from a small channel that's suddenly getting way more views than their usual videos, pay attention. Like this video, for example. You can also install an extension like vidIQ. This tells you if the video is overperforming or not. This video is really outperforming, so you should be quick and create your own version of that idea. I'm not telling you to copy the video. Take the concept, understand why it worked, then simply create your own. And there is one last thing I need to mention. For me, this is the probably most important tip in this entire video. Try to think about the title and thumbnail before you even write the script. This is something I started doing. It completely transformed my result. I went from getting around 1,000 to 5,000 views to getting videos that reached 100 views and more. Before, I would sometime write the entire script and then think about the title and thumbnail afterward. Now I do the opposite. First, I think about the idea. When I think what would make someone click on this, then I create the title, then I create the thumbnail, and after all that, I start writing the video, because now I already know what the viewer clicked for. I know what promise I need to deliver, so I can build the entire video around that idea. So the process became like this: idea first, then title, then thumbnail, then script, then video, instead of writing script first, then the actual video, and you choose a random title and random thumbnail. Doing this will make your videos much more focused. So always try to think about a good title and thumbnail before you start writing your script. So that's it for the video, but remember, none of this has any meaning if you're not consistent. Maybe take it as a last tip, but just don't upload 2 or 3 videos and then give up. Most of the time you're going to get less than, let's say, 1,000 views, and maybe less than 100 also on your first video, unless you can make an absolute banger. And that's normal. YouTube is still studying your channel. It's showing your videos to a small group of people and trying to figure out the right audience for your content. That's why new YouTubers don't get a lot of views. So don't upload 3 videos, get 20 views, and think YouTube doesn't like my channel. You might just be stuck at the 0 view jail because you haven't given YouTube enough data yet. Keep uploading, improve your thumbnails, improve your titles, improve your hook, improve your retention, improve your ideas, and most importantly, don't give up after 2 or 3 videos. So if you want, also I can make a video about how to stay consistent on YouTube, because I know that's another huge problem for new creators. And I'm also planning to make a video where I review your channel and answer your questions. So if you have any question, or you want me to review a channel, drop them in the comment. And that's it for this video. Good luck with your channel, and I will see you in the next one.